rakishly thin attackers come moving in, and they're attacking you. Now it's your turn, Azildan. Oh yeah, Foxfire has one.
Hey, use mine.
Foxfire does. Remember
Foxfire.
the audience hero points.
Oh, that's right.
Foxfire has one. Okay, so...
Foxfire supports murder of civilians.
Foxfire. Foxfire. Wait.
So we can
Yes
back up a
or
moment.
no,
so
Foxfire?
he's about to cast a spell.
And
Azildan has decided that murder is the right path to take what he needs.
I didn't say right path. I said efficient.
Okay.
It was more efficient than giving him the money that we had for the thing.
Anyways,
He wasn't gonna give it to us.
so he's in the process of trying to cast a spell after threatening you and saying he's going to tell the oligarchs what you did.
yeah.
So now you're acting as if you had a ready action. So
Yep.
I'm gonna. Acting is can't do a charge on ready to action.
Nope.
No. All right, so I'm gonna plug him with an arrow.
Okay. He
Disrupt
does
spellcaster.
look pretty sturdy, and he was casting.
Yeah,
Fifth
but this will
level
fuck up his spell though.
he has to make a concentration check.
Yeah, it's the concentration check.
So then he'll be around for next round. I'm going to tell the teacher on you, Bap. Ow!
AC 38.
Yeah, you stick an arrow in his face as he took that extra moment to basically tell you what he was going to do.
That was dumb. 24 damage.
24 damage, and then the DC of the concentration check
Will be
is
34 plus spell level, so 39.
You that good?
418. So
So you can make it.
yeah,
No, he can't.
plus 18. No. And then he takes the 24 damage.
Ew.
Okay, so he spoke as a free, and then that was Azildan acting as if it were a.
Ready to action.
Thank
so
you,
his initiative moves.
Foxfire. Thank you, Foxfire.
And I will remove the.
So now it depends on whose initiative modifier is higher. Because it's next round is when they have like an initiative off to see who murders or who tattles.
Effectively, it is Azildan who has the better initiative modifier.
He's the mythic creature. He should. He's the mythic archer if he doesn't have a good initiative.
You're fired.
All right.
Although he is a wisdom archer, so.
Gwethrow is now in there. All right. So as a move action, Gwethrow is going to fly away.
That's an AOO, unless he's doing it right.
He has to droop down a little bit. He droops down right before the doorway, and he's sort of out the door right now. You can see that he's got this this blackened 4-inch wand with the blunted end and the weird geometric pattern in his hands as he's looking around and sees all of you.
You won't rob from me! It's an artifact!
Is what he yells in the streets.
It's an artifact!
Who's robbing from what?
What's with that crazy bastard?
Okay, it's got a little bit screwed up a little bit. So the initiative order. So it's the corpulent big guys. This guy will take his full round attack on Azildan. AC 26, 29, and 25. He's trying to claw bite you.
No.
And then there's one fat guy out here that will step up to... Actually, he's not interested in Ukher. He was told to leave Ukher alone. So he will step up to the king. 22, 26, and 22. No, Lokrik is just backstepping and using his pauldrons and his arm guards to keep it at bay. Ukher. The thing looked at you and then like made a decision. Like you could tell it's not hostile towards you.
Does
Gwethrow?
Gwethrow? I'm looking at Gwethrow, but there's no end there. I don't know where I'm getting the end sound from.
Gwethrow, like Heathrow.
Heathrow, it's Gwethrow.
Gwethrow,
All right, so Gwethrow. That helps.
Yep.
Does he look
insane?
hysterical?
Yeah, he looks
Because we
hysterical.
know he's not. So
There's an arrow sticking out of his really big cheek. That's one of Azildan's arrows, and there's also one
as
stuck
he
out
shot
of,
him in the face,
and there's one stuck out of his chest.
and he's yelling about being stolen from.
Yep.
We know he's being attacked by ghouls, and I know he's under a very powerful artifact compulsion.
Yes,
All right.
he looks frazzled.
I'm going to put him to sleep. Then we can sort everything out once everybody's had a.
A moment.
Once everybody's.
A moment to. Okay.
Yeah, it takes a moment to calm down.
Everybody have a moment. Everybody shut up! That's kind of what I do every day.
Serves Marty right for trying to introduce another little high-level guy into the campaign. Serves him right.
No. I didn't say kill.
Because in my DM heart, I was a little bit sad. I was like, "Oh, you're gonna crit him in the face."
So Ukher's going to use a swift action to move and do a thing.
Okay.
He's going to go move right underneath him.
Yep.
You
And
can't
then
have it. You can't have it.
Yeah, he's only about 5 feet under the ground.
you're out. The artifact has taken over your mind. You need to be anesthetized. Good word. It's his Baraja. Anesthetized! Sleep!
Actually, you're like,
Yeah. So I'm going to attack
Drank this
him
potion
with
and
a
a hammer.
-4 to do non-lethal.
I
Stop
thought the
cursing
curse
NPCs.
would have been making the NPC a little more.
I thought
pathetic. Yeah.
for Ukher, Ukher's saving his life right now.
Yep.
So, AC 39.
Yeah, you
yeah, I'll do it.
you clock him right in the chest with the
So
flat of the hammer.
50 non-lethal and 3 fire
Okay, 87.
because I can't turn the fire non-lethal.
And then 50.
Oh, sorry, an additional 4, so 54 non-lethal.
54 non-lethal. Give me a second. He is a magus. And they get pretty good hit points. D8s. Let me open a calculator here. Times 10. 30. He's knocked out. And kind of
Okay.
orbiting head over heels. He drops the wand thing, kind of skitters into the dirt.
Okay, I will spend my full round attack on throwing javelins up corpulent ghoul's ass.
So Foxfire, what led up to this was Ukher went to go beat up some more people in the fighting circus.
I was going to inspire people to worship Thor.
But they only do the fighting at night, so he was told to get lost. And the rest of the party was going to go to Gwethrow's to see if he smartened up. This was the next day after they sort of threatened him. This is after they went and visited the Jackal King, and kind of found out he was sort of a ponce and may actually like Gnolls. And then they were walking back here, and then these ghouls started attacking. There's one really fat ghoul. Basically said, basically my regards from my master's master. And they seem to be ignoring Ukher, but they're attacking all the other companions. What that message exactly is, the party seems to be scratching their heads, so I'm not going to try to explain things for them. Okay, so...
I'm going instead of a javelin, I'm going to Mythic Vital Strike Jotun Grainer as a thrown weapon up the corpulent ghoul one's buttock.
Towards Lokrik?
Towards Lokrik, not Mythic Vital Strike, regular Vital Strike.
Do you have
a regular
Precise
Vital
Strike?
Strike should be sufficient. I do not have Precise Shot.
Okay. This is considered a non-throwing weapon, but you have to throw everything?
I have limitless range. I can throw anything I want.
Yeah.
Oh, for the -4 for
I don't take a -4 for throwing, and every
Yep.
weapon has a 20-foot range increment for me.
Oh, that is fucking awesome.
So that
you-
power might override the -4 on the.
On the
Shurikens.
shuriken, yeah. Are you throwing it two-handed?
I can't. I don't think I can put two-handed strength damage on it.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
I'm just going to one-handed chuck it, and then I'm going to use my move action to grab the mage.
Okay, the corpulent ghoul. You're not close enough to get flank bonus. I think. I think you have to be within 30 feet to get flank bonus. You can 5-foot step.
Nope. I'm gonna.
You already finished. Yeah.
Well, I could 5-foot step, but I'm not going to.
Okay, the corpulent ghoul's AC is 25.
Oh. 47.
All right, so you're throwing Lokrik's face when he realizes what you're throwing in his general direction. shows a lot of shock and a little bit of fright. Yeah, he's actually like slowly turning, like trying to get away from it. The ghoul goes, it turns around,
48 damage,
and explodes all over the king. And he rolls his fort save, and he's able to keep his mouth shut as the ick goes flying everywhere. Ukher is what he yells.
It has good balance.
Jotun are just sitting there, like proudly with his half straight in the air amongst all the ghoul guts.
And then Ukher's gonna use his move action to grab Gwethrow.
Gwethrow. Okay, so you kind of orbits down into your embrace. Yep. Tucking him under your shoulder. Are you touching the little stick? It's on the ground.
Oh no! I got enough curses. My list is like 6 long. I touched no friggin' curse wand.
You know he can help
cleaning.
you with those, right?
Lokrik says, "There are more still inside," and he goes moving. He's maintaining Bard Song. He will double move into inside.
Ahmed's house.
Let's see. His spot check is only +3. Let's see if he notices the arrows in Gwethrow. He doesn't notice or doesn't say anything. Azildan? You need some help in here, lad, is what he says. As
I don't think so.
Surrounded by ghouls with no arrows in them.
My aim's a little off today.
Azildan.
Alright, he's just gonna open up on these ghouls. Spend a key point for an extra attack. So it'll be actually 4.
This fat one says a name to you as you're sticking arrows into it. It says,
"We'll take you to see Dorsane."
Hit all of them.
Dorsane? That's what I heard. I prefer door nuts.
Alright, so 7.
7 arrows.
How many bullets does Midwick fire?
Like 10.
Yeah, well, no, it's similar.
What is it? What?
In fact, your 2 full round. If you took the same mythic feats he did, you'd have should be the same number of attacks.
What is it?
Or close.
I can't use rapid shot or mini shot or anything.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, believe me. Otherwise, I'd have it. I'd have it.
What's the bonus on your damage, Mark?
It's 20 at this range. Oh, with Bard Song, it's gonna be 25, 28. So there's the damages.
Okay. 1, 2.
First 2 take out a ghoul.
The first 2 do take out a ghoul.
And the second 2 will take out a ghoul. And they all are enough to take out a ghoul. They're all doing more than 30. So.
And then this last one, 30, 30, 33.
120 damage.
120 damage, which is enough to explode. You did need that third arrow for the big fat guy.
Just in case you wanted to attack Lokrik.
Oh, this guy's shop is now a mess with all this putrescence splattering all over the place. And Azildan, make your fort save.
All right. Doesn't Midwick get to go?
Did we?
Or no. Look,
this
as
round's taking forever.
It's because a hero point was used.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
28.
All right, so you managed to keep any of it from going inside your mouth or any of your wounds, and then we drop out of combat because that's the end of the round. Gwethrow is floating around
In Ukher's hands.
Yep.
Midwick runs in and is looking for a sign that says planar rods.
All right, so you're looking around. His shop. What was the shop name again? It was.
Oh, the.
I wish I wrote it down from last week. This is why
Sticks and stuff.
Sticks and stuff. I think that was it.
No, it wasn't sticks.
Wands, staves, and things.
Wands.
Yes.
Wands, staves, and magical sticks, or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was wands, staves, and things.
It was a uninspired name.
Rods. R. Minutes. Okay, R. No, that's A. Shit. Where'd you put it, you crazy bastard?
All right, on worlds and locations in the OneNote on Forlind, I will actually put down wands, staves, and things. Is a wand staff shop, and you're looking for rods. Okay, so you guys go in. What was that gnome blathering about?
Oh, he thinks we brought the undead, I think.
Oh, you've got. I'd say those 2 arrows in his face pissed him off.
He was very angry when I came in.
Midwick's grinning.
There are helpers and shop owners that are starting to come out of the nearby tents. Some of them are running off to go warn others, while some of them are keeping their distance. What are you doing with him?
He's okay. He's just sleeping. He was cursed by artifact.
I'm gonna walk with him over to go pick up Jotungraner out of the corpulent ghoul.
Yeah, okay.
Ukher's looking at it going, I wish it came back when I threw it.
Rods.
The stench of the undead seem to be keeping people away for now. The guy looks unsure because you've got the shopkeeper that they know underneath your arm, kind of carting him around.
Okay.
Some of them might have actually seen you hoof him with your hammer.
Yeah. Do you know medicine?
Does anybody have a funny hat?
This young guy comes out. This young guy comes out with a short sword. He's shaking in the knees. He says, "Put the shopkeeper down. Put Gwethrow down."
Ukher's going to walk up to the kid.
Okay.
Wherever the kid is, he's walking up to him and putting Gwethrow down, like, right in front of him.
He looks surprised that worked. "We saw you," says an old man who's now drawing his knife. All the shopkeepers are becoming aggravated, and it looks like they're just running to different shops, and people are coming out.
Ukher's code, come! And he's showing the chest go up and down. Look,
He's okay. It was soft side.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Okay.
The fact that he's alive will counteract the fact that you took a swing at him.
How did those arrows get in his face? I don't know. Don't ask me these questions.
I just got here.
As you're trying to climb them down, you're looting, Midwick, or looking through things, trying to find...
I'm looking for rods.
Yes.
I haven't touched anything.
Give me
I'm looking for the
perception
sign that
check
says
as-
rods.
32!
32 diplomacy?
Ukher!
Midwick is in
Builder.
Midwick is only preluding right now.
You were in the fighting circus. What did you mean he was cursed?
Ah, he deals in all sorts of strange magics.
Says one person as the crowds of... Are there any of those undeads left? You've got the
No,
crowd
I think
talking.
they're all destroyed.
Okay.
He had the curse that was making him mad about his shop. It was...
I say he hasn't slept in several days. He's just been
35.
cleaning and organizing and cleaning.
Yes, he was... he did not want to sell the item to us on the fair deal of the world, so we were checking on him.
Okay.
Bartertown rules. Needs to follow, but curse not letting.
Are you invoking a trial?
I don't know what that means, so no.
An old guy comes up to you. Well, if you think there's a dispute, there are the oligarchs that will overhear your dispute. If you've got the
And he rubs two fingers together.
I prefer to settle things between men.
Okay. What did you get for your perception check, Midwick?
35.
All right, so you're looking around, and you do find something that says for travelers, and there's only one stick on that shelf.
Okay, is there anything else? What does that stick look like? Anything? Is there a price? Anything like that?
No.
This is Barter Town. It's not called stocked shelves with stickers for Prices Town.
Fair enough.
The stick looks like a jester's scepter, but it has no color in it. Just all sorts of shades of gray.
Huh.
Like it's got a candy cane wrapping up around it, and kind of like this weird bulb, like an onion bulb at the end, with some different shades of gray materials in it, and like a couple of bell tassels at the bottom. It looks obnoxious, something you might see on a play, but it has absolutely no coloration, no pigment to it.
Hey, Lokrik, is this a rod traveling?
I don't know.
Alright.
Lokrik is pulling the bodies of the horrible things out as
Yeah,
much as he can with the ones that exploded, but
I'll help him keep an eye on that.
Using a
thing.
shield to sort of scoop.
yep.
I'm gonna put my guns away. Hide them again.
You're gonna hide them again? Okay.
Yep.
Lokrik glances at you, Azildan. He doesn't say anything, but he was going to. The thing is outside.
I assume you were defending yourself, right?
Of course, it was madness. And he's lying.
Midwick doesn't care. he's like, yeah, you have to do bad stuff when you gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay, you can.
Hey, Ukher, you see the twiggy drop?
Your perception probably picks that up.
Yeah.
It's just right in the road.
There we go. It's me toothpick right there. Picks it up.
Okay. You pick up the thing. You feel
Organized.
no. Where did I put it? There we go.
You feel like you want to go diarrhea. Splody pants.
You have this bad feeling where you don't like the fact that you're really dirty and that everything around you is in complete disarray. You could ignore it, but it's like a heavy irritant at this point.
Alright, he looks irritated.
Just picks it up.
And he will put the... What shall we call it?
We'll call it the Black Wand.
The black wand will go in one of his efficient quivers.
Okay. Sticking
And
it
then he'll
into
drop
the-
10 gold pieces on Gwethrow.
Okay. Putting it into the efficient quiver doesn't make the annoying feeling go away.
Understood.
Ukher will make certain the gold pieces get into a pocket.
Okay. All right. You can see some of the young children are being held back by the adults who wanted to run in and like loot the bodies, but they really don't seem sure about these undead stinking corpses.
Yeah, we're looting the body.
No. Those have
Lokrik
a
is actually
disease that can make you to ghoul.
He's pulling
Don't touch them.
the shop shut. He's moving the sign over that he assumes means closed, and well, actually, it was still closed. He looks at it and kind of shuts up shop for Gwethrow.
We're gonna loot.
Whoever's the Who has the longest beard? The longest, grayest beard is being told to look after Gwethrow. Or Gwethrow.
Okay, so you leave him with his neighbors.
Yep.
They agree. The salvage, says somebody on the other side who had been talking to you. Now the true colors of Bartertown come out. The salvage. Live by the sword, die by the sword, he says. That's probably not a Bartertown rule, but you're pretty sure this stuff will disappear quickly.
Yeah,
And appear on store shelves later on.
Whatever we leave. But remember, they are diseased. Don't take no clothes, no armor, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Dagger with disease on it sells for more.
It's Bartertown.
Yeah.
People might be going, no, give me the disease flesh. I want the flesh.
The aristocrat that came out of the ethereal to try to destroy you.
Ooh.
Um,
Ooh, just hanging out in the ethereal, are we? He did cast like a 7th or 8th circle spell on us.
Seventh circle spell, yeah.
I guess Lokrik's the only one that can detect magic. Maybe Azildan can, but...
Azildan can, yeah.
Alright, you want to mark these things down? Somebody? As I say them?
Mark, are you are the record keeper for this?
Sure. Where are we keeping, I guess, loot party pages?
Yeah, just right at the top of the loot page, and then we can sort it
Right.
later.
Loot.
This is from the ghoul aristocrat. He has a very exotic-looking triple-headed flail that is magical.
Right.
His light crossbow has minor magic.
Oh my god, the grinning skull is so awesome.
He's got a magical headband. A magical
Okay.
ring.
Okay.
And an unholy symbol that you do not recognize.
Lokrik?
Lokrik says it's some sort of demon.
Demon. I'll take a look at the. I will. Ukher will say.
Not that he likes demons, but
Yeah, Lokrik doesn't spend a lot of time staring at the symbol, but the symbols seem to be tattooed on the ghoul sneaks, as well as the corpulent ghouls. At least
knowledge religion or knowledge planes?
knowledge planes.
I can try that.
27.
Not gonna beat that though.
27 is its name is Dorasane.
I also lied. It was knowledge planes, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a 30. That's a 30 knowledge planes. I rolled my knowledge religion for some reason.
Dorasane is the king of ghouls, and he was once the vassal of a demon prince called Orcus, but long ago Yinagu won a battle and subjugated Dorasane, the king of ghouls, making Yinagu the demon prince of not only gnolls but also ghouls.
Ukher's going to turn and we'll let the people know, Yinagu, the gnolls are coming and they should prepare.
Gnolls are coming. You should prepare.
Okay, that seems to send a lot of panic, and there are some that say maybe we go talk to the Jackal King. Some are actually just walking away going, the Jackal King will handle it.
That's absolutely. I did my chaotic neutral part. I told them.
All right, there are 200 gold pieces worth of spell components on the fat aristocrat in his mush. The really big corpulent ghouls had an amulet apiece, so there are 4 minor amulets. And then those rogues had...
Do they fit together to make a major amulet?
No. The rogues had size 6, 7, 8. They had magical rings. A single minor magical ring each.
Nice. That's called portable wealth.
Yeah, very portable, +1 magic.
Yep.
Well,
Wealth. They use them for buying popcorn and stuff. Hotel stays, inn stays, here. Take a +1 ring.
our economy runs on +1 rings of protection. Oh my. Alright. That's all you find on them that's worth taking.
Alright.
Where do you guys go?
We should leave Bart's house.
Now that you've got what you need, says Lokrik.
I still need song to my world.
I thought you had that.
No.
The monks of Tebb said that it would take us tomorrow. Maybe we can go stay with them. Hey Mark,
We
you're
also
breathing
need-
right into your mic. If you could just move it just a little bit away from your...
Darth Vader sounding motherfucker.
Oh, I know what that is. That's the dehumidifier.
Okay.
That is what it is. Yes, blessed silence.
Sorry about that.
Mark's having a hard time breathing today.
It's like, wow. It's that miner's black lung or whatever the hell it's called.
So, don't we need little guy's world or some world connected to little guy place?
Oh. Midwick?
Yeah, that's why I said we're not gonna get, They said we're not gonna be able to travel there directly. So blast us to something.
Yes. All particles go to big cloud.
Is that
Right.
something you want us to inquire about or not?
Well, hell yeah, if I can get the song, that'd be great.
Okay. Lokrik doesn't mind spending the rest of the afternoon asking about the Imperium.
Ukher doesn't want... Ukher's not a very good liar, but Ukher doesn't want to immediately go from this situation to go hide with the monks of Tebb. He wants to be out in the town for a while to see if anybody's upset about what happened.
What specific piece of information are you looking for? Lokrik will help you, but you need to take the lead on what to find.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Right. Who has... So I'm going to look for Imperium goods.
Okay, so you're looking for people who do trade with the Imperium.
Yes.
Okay. About 3 hours later, as you guys are wandering around, are any of you aiding Lokrik, or are you just letting Lokrik do all the talking?
No, Ukher's aiding because at some point he might become the king of Bartertown. Because that Gnoll guy is a piece of shit. I've got more faith in the human king who's gone completely batshit crazy than I have in the jackal dude.
Alright, Lokrik, thanks to Bard and High Charisma, got a plus 33 on this roll.
+2 from Ukher.
Anyone else helping? Midwick?
Azildan's gone to find a place to have a bath or shower.
Okay.
I have a +0, sir. I'm not helping anyone.
Oh, you can roll a 10.
You'd also roll a 2.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright, 3 hours later, where do you want to meet up is where Lokrik says before he lets Azildan go off by himself. The monk tents?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. About 3 hours later, you do talk to... Imperium. Yeah, I've heard of them. He's a human. He's selling... He looks like he's running... He's got several tents where a lot of food is being transported through. It looks like some sort of like local distribution for food that gets sold at stalls.
What kind of food?
The food are all various types: lentils, squashes, potatoes. Yeah, Imperium.
Ukher will help him out as a forklift in the back.
Okay, he just
Well,
starts moving things around. Oh, what are his wages? I'll triple a laborer's wage if he sticks on. No, I don't think he's going to stay. But while we speak, I'm sure he can do several men's worth of work. All right then.
Right.
So what do you want to know?
Songs to the Imperium worlds.
I don't know much about songs, but the Imperium traders do come here. When they got grain surpluses, sometimes they come here through the song gate.
How often do they come?
I haven't seen them in a while. Maybe not since last year. They come
Do
from
they
a place
usually-
called Pastoral?
I know this place, right? I've heard of this.
Yep.
Astoria?
Astoria.
Yeah,
That's where they have all the
guys-
grain.
He screwed it up. Yeah.
That's where they have all the grain, right? The
That's
grain
right. That's where they have all the grain.
But they haven't been back in a long time, you say?
I haven't seen Imperial grain or flour on the market since last year.
Her must be bad harvest.
Who sings the songs back to the Imperium?
Well, yeah, this ain't good weather. We're supposed to be wet by now. It's really dry.
Winter wheat won't grow.
Not around here, they won't. And then trading's been tough with the coastal nations.
Why?
Well, then the Gnolls, not the southern coast. I'm talking about the northern coast. There are not many cities down on the southern coast. Northern coast, though.
What's wrong with them?
Well, the Great Waste between us and them. All the Gnolls been up there, really uppity as of late. Hard to get caravans through. Don't worry. The Jackal King said that he'd solve all that.
Right.
Looks back at Ukher.
The Jackal King again.
And if you're looking for songs, you gotta talk to Mojo or someone near the gate. I ain't no singer.
Okay.
Hey, you're
do you know-
you're gonna bruise those tomatoes. This is what he goes and runs over and he's dealing with his stuff.
Uh,
Oh, he's not
Azildan-
yelling at Ukher. He's yelling at some
Oh.
other kid. No, not you. Here. He gives you a silver coin.
Okay. I put the silver coin down and I pick up a squash and that's.
He.
I'm assuming the squash is worth less than a silver.
Yep. Anytime you need silver. Anytime.
Alright. Hey,
Guys are standing
Lokrik.
around. What are you slackjaws looking at? Get back to work. If you could live a quarter of what he was. And he just going off and doing his managerial stuff.
Scab! I didn't mean to.
What exactly are you trying to find? Whether or not they're here.
Do you know the name of any of the traders that come from Egria?
Pastora?
Pastoria?
Let me just take a look here. Did you? I think it's called the Legrand trading coaster. Yeah. It's a big wheel. They basically, all the merchants have all guilded together, I guess. And Legrand is the name of it.
Legrand. It's called Legrand.
Yeah, that's it. Big wheel. Big wheel pastoral.
Thank you.
Uh,
Midwick. Lemmy
Yeah.
can send message to heads of them. They just needs to know something. So head of Legrand. Then we can just talk to them directly.
Right. We'll make sure to send and tell them that then. Can also talk to the folks that sing. Hey, thanks, shopkeeper fella. Good luck with your food.
Okay. He mutters his own name under his breath and wanders away.
I toss,
Jorge.
I toss him. A
I just
gold
like Jorge.
purse.
Jorge is the best name. It's George.
Okay,
but-
he catches the gold piece. He looks at it. Is it like a gold piece from Vosgard, or is it
Yeah.
okay? For the information, he says. Oh, he tucks it away. Good deal, is what he says.
Or grabs a tomato on the way out. To go with his squash.
His beady little eyes follows you, but he's looking. Anything else?
I'd rather go talk to some of those singers. See
Mojo,
if we can
then?
buy a song. Well, he's slippery. I don't want to talk to him, really. If we can't get anything out of those singers, might as well go talk to him. He's our last resort.
Which singer?
Any of the singers by the gate. I need to figure out which one knows the songs to their worlds. To the Imperium worlds.
Mojo.
He doesn't know the songs.
No, he didn't want to tell the song.
That's fair. Fine. Let's go talk to Mojo.
All right. Lokrik is pretty certain that even if you were wandering around the area, that Mojo would find out.
Yeah.
Mojo. Hey, head of the bards. We're going to talk to the underling bards, and you won't know about it. With your spy network of children.
Before
We
you
could
get
kill
there,
all the children
Lokrik
we
says,
see. That'll probably get us through.
"Is there something you want me to ask on your behalf, or do you want to do the asking?"
Just any of the songs to the Imperium. Specifically one from my world. But,
And your world
Any.
What's your world?
no. Empirica.
We already asked about that one.
Yes, I know. He said he didn't want to give it to us, but might have it.
Doesn't know schedule to get through without being destroyed.
Well, having the song's better than not having it. If we can get any other song to the Imperial worlds, that'll be better.
That's right. You mentioned they have more than one world, says Lokrik.
There's many worlds.
What are they called?
Looking through. Does Midwick remember?
Yeah,
Oh,
you remember what the five
6. There's supposed to be 6 worlds.
Empirica, Pistoria, Oceana, Immensa, and Volcanica.
are the core
A super
worlds.
cool George Lucasian method of world building.
Maybe they rename the world after they've conquered it.
Give me a sec. I'll tell you.
Your water planet. Your
Right.
fire
yeah,
planet.
yeah.
Yep.
So Volcanica. Yeah.
No.
Immensa,
We're gonna name everything into the gigantic encyclopedia, but it's our naming, not your tribal.
Yeah, your nonsense.
not your tribal naming. We can't wrap our mouths around those syllables.
What would be really ridiculous is if they were terraformed. Oh, this is a normal planet. Yeah, we don't want a normal planet. We want an ocean planet. So, yeah, we're going to just melt everything.
Holes. Fuck the planet.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
We don't want to go
Empirica.
there. We want to know the song.
That's right. We just want the songs.
Okay.
There's
Lokrik,
many of them.
I think
suspect
it will
this
be
is
very expensive.
yeah, that Lokrik nods as Ukher put the words in his mouth.
We're not asking for service, we're asking for education on how to not use service.
That's right. Because their service will end up getting a lot of people dead.
Hey man, you're back. How would I guess? Come on in.
Oh, Midwick doesn't have the cloak anymore. He gave it back to Azzy.
Okay.
He's like, sounds like you're gonna be hunted a lot more than I am. Here.
This is before we left. Before we left the Like after the fight with the ghouls?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, let Mark know when Mark's back. Hey man, you're back, and who might this be?
Yeah, you know who I am.
Actually, I don't, man. You're in my house.
I'm a servant of King Lokrik here.
Ah,
What name do you go by, servant of King Lokrik, as that's a really assy way to talk to people in their house?
My apologies. I usually don't get asked my name.
Mojo's laughing at you.
This is our friend, his name is George.
All right, George.
You can call me George, that's fine.
It's an obvious lie. No attempt to bluff.
George the gnome man.
Right.
I see.
He,
What can I do for you, George?
it's Jorge, really, but
He smiles.
We would like to
and
buy
you-
some information. That's what Lokrik says. Aha, straight to the point, man. King, how big is your kingdom, man? Big enough. Well, how are you enjoying Bartertown? Fine. Aside from the ghouls that attacked us.
The ghouls, less than perfect. Jackal guy, bit of a dick.
Maybe you should know. And he produces the holy symbol and kind of shows it to you. He's got it all wrapped up. Ah, see, man. He actually looks concerned.
we dealt with him.
To be fair, there's also information we have that could be useful in trade for what we're looking for.
Right.
We'll have to get out the scales, man. And he claps his hands, and some of his boy servants, boys and girls, come out and set up this set of scales with a bunch of weights on either side.
How do we weigh information?
Ah, man, that is a good thing, man. You attacked, ghouls attack. You show me sign. And he puts up a little thing, like, weighted in your favor.
Yep.
Now, what are you looking for? What sort of information are you looking for? We want a song. Ah. Doesn't everybody want a song to the special place? Send me to Utopia. Send me to this place and that. Keeps
We want
Mojo
to go
very
to a
busy.
shithole.
Keeps Mojo very busy.
I want a song that you don't want to sing.
George wants a song to... Your servant wants a song.
Jorge.
George Jorge Noman.
No man.
I see.
A song that you don't use anyways.
Ah. Now you're making assumptions. You come into my house and tell me what is valuable to me and what is not valuable to me. Mojo
You've
knows
already told
many
me that.
songs, but only tends to use some of them. Sometimes just like the way you dress. It's in season, out of season. But Mojo always remembers he's got a very large closet.
Right. So about the songs,
Yeah, man.
I'm looking for Imperial World songs.
Imperium, man. Oh,
Yeah.
that's some bad voodoo there. The five-faced god. Woo. Trying to unite all of humanity while crushing everyone else beneath the boot of you. Guns. Mojo hates guns.
As a very large friend of mine once said, they're for cheaters.
Cheating death. Dealing out death when a man shouldn't be able to deal out death. Not like you slayers. Here, he points at Lokrik and Ukher. I heard you smashed some noses in at the circus.
I was
Fun for
bestowing to
everyone.
them the advantages of Thor.
Ah, Thor, warrior god. He must not like guns very much. In the hands of a child, the gun is
Can blow a finger off.
equal. Makes a man equal. Maybe Mojo will have to double think about that. A gun in each of his child's hands, no one would mess with Mojo. No one.
Right. Like I was saying.
So Imperium song, how big on scale?
I already told you, man, I don't go to the Imperium capital. It's not good for a business to send people to their deaths.
No,
I'm
Pastorland.
not asking for you.
Pastoria?
Right. They've
Mojo
got
knows
many
that song.
worlds.
Pastoria, a bit easier to get through. I don't think they have as much security there. Given that they're... What are you gonna do? Steal their corn? Well,
Right.
it's not a bad idea.
So you know the song then?
Of course Mojo knows the song. They used to come here all the time. They're a bit late this year.
Right. It's probably the weather. That's what everyone's saying.
Probably the weather, man. Probably the weather. I could send you to Pastoria anytime you want, man. Passage to Pastoria. Do you have papers?
Don't need him.
Unscheduled passage to Pastoria.
What's on the other side?
Who give paper?
1 talent per head.
Yeah, sorry. This is Ahmed asking, how much is a talent?
2,000. Plus 1 ring? Plus 1 weapon. It's 2,000.
That's too much.
Nah, man, it's not too much. Imperium like the papers. They come and give Mojo a hard time if they find out that I'm the one that sent you there.
Then you can give me papers then, if that's what you're dealing.
Oh, Mojo does not deal in that sort of thing, but I'm sure somebody here in Bartertown can write the papers for you.
Right, which you'd provide
No,
for that amount of money.
I would not write those papers. Mojo doesn't know about these things.
Midwick has copies of these things. I have copies and because I've got papers.
Yeah, you had papers to leave
Right.
Empirica to go
As
to
a goblin.
As a goblin.
Bartertown. Yes,
But
you have the template of what these things look like.
I have
yes.
a template, yeah.
Right. Got it. So when we do have our papers.
You want Mojo to give you a recommendation?
No.
I already gave
fine.
you a recommendation on where to stay, and I heard
So,
that you got
no,
kicked
don't
out
need a
after one
recommendation.
day.
Don't need a recommendation. I need to tell me what it costs when I do have papers.
He,
Wasn't our
he
fault.
takes
We
off
were...
the weight that you paid for him and basically says you're kind of even because of that now. You told me about ghouls. You were bad customers. We're even.
Do you want to know why we were kicked out?
Yeah, man. That'd be interesting. Mojo could probably ask all those that were around. Mojo might even know why.
No one will know.
He sniffs a little bit.
Yenugu.
Oh, man. You wrapped up in no bad voodoo.
You're gonna wanna.
Yenugu was in my room.
You might want to put those weights back on the scale on our side.
Yenugu's demon lord lives in Abyss.
No.
Yes. Well, normally lives in the Abyss, now wants me to fight him in Circle on Plateau.
Puh. You little gnome hunters. You fight demon lords?
Hey,
So
tell
far
me-
we've only really killed Devil Lords, but I'm assuming Demon Lord is kinda similar.
Ah. Mojo start to see that you are movers and shakers, yeah. You're the ones that they wait for.
That's right. That's why I'm suggesting you help us.
Mojo's not kicked you out of his home yet.
Good. Ukher, why don't you tell me more about what that demon lord does up to?
He is uniting Gnoll tribe. Jackal King isn't doing shit about it.
And how is you getting to Pastoria going to help this?
We remember
What?
the people that help us, that's all.
Me getting to Gesaria helps this.
Oh, him getting to Gesaria is way more helpful. But Pastoria, helpful in other ways.
Help you escape Gnolls then, huh? Doesn't help Mojo much here, doesn't help people barter town here.
What are we scared of, ghouls or gnolls? We slaughtered those ghouls out like they were lambs.
Nah man, Mojo has already named his price to get you to Pastoria. You come back with papers, man. It's still risky. Who knows what sort of things you say under influence, under torture.
They're not gonna be...
Mojo doesn't want this place overrun with Gnoll, right?
Yeah man. Nobody
Jackal
wants that.
is a giant shit.
Yeah.
He's ignoring a big warning we gave
So
him.
I'm assuming you can take over the disseminating of Gnoll army. I'm going to kick Unibog as hard as I can. But I need my friends with me. Right now I've got some friends. I need my other friends too.
Yeah, man. Mojo's not stopping you from going back to Vosgard.
It
Mojo
will-
just not let you go to Gesaria. Gesaria is not happy place.
Oh, I'll go
And
there.
Empirica-
I already found way. I need to fight the bear.
Now you thinking like a loop jumper.
Loop jumper.
Alright. Alright, in that case, is there a world you can take me to that's easy to get to Imperia from there?
Yeah, man. There's Cliffside. Nothing much but a big ocean and a cliff, for all I can say. We use
How
it
do
for
you
that
get-
sort of thing. Ah,
Is
Mojo
that how you
knows
get
how
to
to get there.
Oceanica?
No, Cliffside. You don't spend much time there, man. There's stuff in the ocean.
Then what? Which world? Oceanica from there?
That way they don't know which way you came from, and if they do, they end up at Cliffside.
Right. You're using it so that they have no idea which
Yeah,
door
man.
opened.
We weren't going to Empirica or any other world straight from here. You think I'm crazy, man? It's part of the cost.
Where is... Do you know of any Imperium fleet or war? Them waging on some other place.
Yeah, man. Imperium is probably on half a dozen worlds right now. They're on some backwater. No bread.
Looking over to George,
It's probably pretty easy to ask a general of army how to get back.
What was it called, man? No bread. No now bread.
Nalbrin.
No,
Ah,
but
that's it, man. They've been on that place for a while, man. They're taking the
You know-
time with those humans. They really
know the
like
song
them
to
humans.
you know a song to get there.
the sense motive DC not very high. There is much interest in the song to Nalbrin.
Yeah, man. But I'd send you right in the middle of an army. Right in the middle of a camp of one of their marshals or something, man.
Alright then.
Land of the
Sounds,
Lion King or something.
Sounds like we got
Leon.
ourselves a plan.
How much is song to Nalbrin?
Oh, man. I tell you.
No.
1 talent per head to go to Imperium lands.
How many talents for song?
No, sell song.
Everything's for sale.
100,000 gold pieces.
This is called bar.